can go quote my lines to your people and folk. And they say, that boy be spitting that pressure. And he smart as a professor. Yes, sir. Don't dress him. Sitting right next to a book and a ballad of you better use one. One time for the freedom of speech. Two time for the right to hope. Just give to the fifth of the close your mouth and pray to your Jesus. That's why, cause the lie. So I stay holy and high. May never get rich, but I never, cause I made it here by and by. My, y'all. I could, y'all. A couple times I took my eyes off the prize, y'all. I know a few people pray for my y'all. But like cream, I had to rise, y'all. Oh my, y'all. I could, y'all.
Welcome to the 2K TV Thanksgiving special. We are talking about what we're thankful for this week. What are you thankful for, Chris?
Lots of things. Health, family, friends, and of course,
I think I know what you're going to say.
I am going to say it. The cover athlete, Anthony Davis. My Lakers are back, and I love it so much.
Well, you know what I'm thankful for? I'm thankful for you guys, the 2K community, as well as everyone here at 2K TV that makes this show happen.
And of course, Thanksgiving is all about giving back. So one way that 2K gives.
Coming right up, the Raptors taking on the 76ers. For Toronto, losing 7 out of their last 10 games has left a bad taste in their mouths. But tonight represents a new beginning, and they want to taste victory once again. Sixers. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. Welcome everyone to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, if you ask Karl Anthony Towns, his greatest strength is his versatility. He said, "My dad taught it to me at a young age, and it's made my transition at every step of my career comfortable, having the fundamentals and foundation. I don't limit myself. I try to be great at all skills." Kevin?
Yeah, terrific attitude. It makes him very tough to handle. David, thank you. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in New York where they'll take on the Knicks.
And when you look at that Pacers matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Terrence Ross is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. And for Toronto, they've got Colin Sexton. Andre Ayton out there with James Johnson. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Barrett at the shooting guard position. Bogdanovich against Ross. Back to Sexton. Passes it to Barrett. Chris, you played only 2 seasons with Golden State, your first and your last. What was it like ending your career where you started?
Well, I tell you what, that's the reason why I went back to Golden State, was to retire there. I only played 9 games my last season, but I felt like it was full circle. It was completion. Being in front of those fans that gave me so much energy there at Oracle Arena, the ones that showed me so much love as a rookie. I mean, I couldn't even, my goatee didn't even connect then. I couldn't even grow hair on my face then. And to come back as an old man my last year, it was a blessing to see those same faces of people who supported me.
By the way, that is a sweet goatee you're wearing tonight. I just want to tell you.
Thank you. I've been working on it.
Got a piece of it. Johnson kicks to Sexton. It's rebounded by Towns.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the
rim. Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Barrett. He's off on that one.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Ross against Bogdanovich. No good from Ross.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Bogdanovich, no luck. The 76ers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. No good from Ross. The Raptors have gone a paltry 0 of 6 from the field here in what's been a very difficult start for them. Bogdanovich looking around. The pass to Johnson, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club.
Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Johnson. Green finds Towns. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
You can't overcommit when Green has the ball. He'll make you pay by finding the open teammate.
Pass to Johnson. Now, here's Bogdanovich to end the cold streak, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. For 3, Ross. No good on that one.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Sexton. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Baseline jumper. Good as the jump shot falls.
Just a creative ball handler. Sexton does a really good job with his change of speeds and direction, keeping the defender off balance.
Dinwiddie wide open. Buries it from 3-point range. Dinwiddie's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now Sexton. 11 points for him in that last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Fades and shoots. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Sexton.
Just great awareness there from Ayton. Understands the game plan and reads the game so well.
Pass to LeVert. Green with the ball. Passes it to Ross. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Kicks it to Dinwiddie. 3 on the clock. From deep. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And there's the pass to Ayton. Over Towns. Again, Toronto.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man. Well, the young bull, Colin Sexton, getting a lot of playing time in his rookie season. Allowed him to play through his mistakes, and that's what you hope for coming in.
And that one drops for him. Towns has got his second basket.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
And even as the Cavaliers lagged at the very bottom of the standings, Greg, Sexton publicly described the season as fun. Would that bother you as a veteran?
Losing seasons, they suck. I mean, no other way to put it. I think he cares about winning, but keeping that positivity is probably the best approach.
Well, Greg, it took some time for Bogdanovich to make it over to the NBA, but you can see why he was worth the wait.
And Bogdanovich showed some flashes of his great shooting that rookie year and only improved on that last season. Still, you know, in his mid-20s, he should only continue to get better as he adjusts to the NBA.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And last season, the Sixers unveiling a Dr. J statue on their Legends Walk outside the team training facility.
Oh, yeah, his second statue in Philly. I mean, the other one is down by the stadium. At that Legend Walk, you know who he joins? Wilt Chamberlain, Mo Cheeks, Bobby Jones, Billy Cunningham, Hal Greer. That's some good company to be in. Some great history for the Sixers.
Johnson dishes to Ayton. Down low, here's Barrett. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
And it's Green, missing.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Barrett the pass to Johnson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Green. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And here's a look at some numbers for Ayton.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
Sexton with the bounce pass. Ayton kicks to Barrett. Off target from outside.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Toronto Raptors. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Well, there's too many empty possessions. I mean, they struggle to keep any kind of momentum going.
Green, the pass to Towns. Ross on the wing. They need this one, and he sinks the layup. Ross has got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Sexton. He's covered closely. And the rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
And here's Sexton. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Dinwiddie passes to Towns. Here's LeVert. Toronto grabs the miss. Now, here's Sexton. He kicks it to Ayton. Shoots over Towns. Ayton, the pass to Bogdanovich. Inside, and Towns throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. You played for a lot of different coaches in your career, Chris. I'm sure you saw characteristics that you like in a head coach with all the different people you played for.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely want coaches that challenge you, that want to make you better, that helps with the team chemistry. But I would say, number one, you want a coach that understands they are such a good coach that their job is to infuse you with as much information during practice, and then come game time, they trust you to go out and do your thing. They don't micromanage during the big games. They say, wait a minute, we put in enough practice time, you know what we should do, now go out there and execute. The ones that trust you, you gotta love.
Right.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
Outside, Joseph. Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Joseph. Fires for three. It's good from long range. And the Raptors lead by 1.
It's big for them when he's hitting the three. I mean, he makes the D work a lot harder.
Passes to Osman. .133 left in the first quarter. All sorts of time, and the 76ers tack on 2 more. Here's Joseph. Outside Williams. Back to Joseph. And the pass to Herter. Towns against Ayton. Clock at 6. Here's Herter. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Satoransky. Rebound by Williams.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
To the middle. Here's Herter. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, that's a terrific pass. Ayton, with the advanced skill level, he's just going to get better with time.
Here's Osman. He's guarded by Williams. Green inside the three-point line. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Joseph against Satoransky. Joseph dishes to Ayton. Back to Joseph. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Towns. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers lead by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. One of the most demonstrative players in the game, Draymond Green speaks about the importance of passion and effort on defense.
That's all defense is. It is effort. It's the effort to want to communicate. It's the effort to take that one extra step to help someone. It's an effort to move up one step.
Well, and he should know, a former Defensive Player of the Year.
You know, he just takes pride in being their anchor defensively. And if he's not seeing that effort, he's going to let you know about it.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Green is out there with Towns. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's Osman in at the small forward. The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to Green. And Green slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto, last season Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded. winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. And he has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. And after winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you.
You got to give Aiden credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
To the paint, here's Satoransky. Misses from short range. Raptors trail by 3. And not many checks in the NBA, but C-Web, Tomas Satoransky leading the way on that front.
Yeah. Best player from a country that is having a golden age for their national team. Satoransky, I mean, he said that he is very proud to represent the Czechs in the NBA, and he's doing a great job at it.
And when you watch DeAndre Ayton, you really are just floored by how he moves. The amount of speed and agility he has for a player as solid as Ayton is doesn't come around very often.
Free throw drops for Ayton. And those physical attributes of Ayton are so imposing. Greg, who does he remind you of?
I mean, for current players, you see a bit of Embiid and how they both move so fluidly for 7-footers. From the past, I see a bit of David Robinson in his game.
Outside, Green. Pass to Connaughton. Towns down low. Ayton's there, and it's Towns missing.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Connaughton. Launches a 3. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Ayton inside. Defended by Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Towns.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. There are a lot of people that say, Chris, the European players are more fundamentally sound overall. Are they right?
Well, I think when you look at a guy like Doncic or Dirk or Porzingis,
yes.
You're taking the best of the best and you're creating a whole field. So I can't say overall. I would say they've had some players that have come in and wowed us, and that's awesome. But also you have those guys going pro at the age of 13, 14, 15 years old, and so I think they may miss out on some of the other things that life has to offer, like a normal high school experience, those type of things. But I tell you what, it's a copycat league and it's a copycat game, and so once you see players that are 7 foot coming over, shooting, passing, dribbling, I think you could say guys like Kevin Durant and others, I think you can say they're pretty sound overall. So I don't buy into that theory, but I do think for a lot of Europeans, being a professional early helps you transition into the NBA a little bit better maybe than guys coming out of college off of 1 year.
I would agree. And he knocks down the first one. Well, the Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
Joseph, the pass to Ayton. In the hoop for his 4th field goal, 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Poke loose. Ayton against Towns. Over Ayton. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Stolen by Satoransky. Here's Towns. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Toronto will come the other way. Here's Ayton. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And the all-around offensive game Ayton has is just fantastic, capable of scoring in many different ways.
And Satoransky kicks to Towns. Last season, it seemed like Towns recommitted himself on the defensive end after facing some pretty significant criticism in that department.
You know, he looked like he was playing with a chip on his shoulder defensively. Towns has always had the capability to be a fantastic defender, and I'm really glad that he's focusing on that part of his game as an area to improve.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. James Johnson's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Barrett comes in for Williams. And it's Sexton in for Kevin Huerter.
Yeah, Kevin, and think about this. The Sixers last season took the Raptors to 7 games in the Eastern semis. That buzzer-beating series ending fall-away jumper 4 times bouncing on the rim by Kawhi. Philly hoping to go further this time.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Defended by Sexton. Green dishes to Towns. Johnson with the block.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And for the Sixers, 2 consecutive seasons, Chris, getting knocked out in the second round. How do they get over the hump?
Well, Kevin, first you want to start with health. And then after, can you guys stay healthy? How about the chemistry? The East is wide open. They have the talent to beat anybody.
Here's Ross. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
First trip to the line for him here. And Toronto making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And both free throws good for Ross.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Sexton kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Sexton. Pass to Barrett. He feeds it to Ayton. Over Towns. And it's Ayton missing. The 76ers trail by 5. Green, the pass to Dinwiddie. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Back to Ross. Shot clock at 6. Hits it from 3-point range. Ross has got 7 points in the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now, here's Sexton. Dinwiddie covering. Ayton against Towns. From past the arc. That shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Over Sexton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, fans around the league love to hate Draymond Green for how outspoken he is. But I honestly believe the hate fuels Green. He loves to play the bad guy.
And C-Webb, as you were talking about with Draymond Green, he's embraced the role in the past of villain in the NBA. But he said during the playoffs last year he wants to change his ways.
Yeah, right. We'll see. Draymond will irk opposing players and fans alike. But that's just a part of what makes him so effective. I mean, he's the ultimate example of a player who you love when he's on your team and you hate when he's not.
For Toronto, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
Dinwiddie dishes to Towns. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The NBA will play a regular season game in Paris for the first time. Hornets and Bucks. Chris, you're planning to be there for that, aren't you?
Such a beautiful city. Can't wait. And think about all our players from France that are here now that are doing such great things in the NBA. It's going to be awesome for them to get to go home and do it in front of their families.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And he sinks the second. Here's Dinwiddie. He has 5. There's the pass to LeVert. Kicks it to Green. This one for 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Barrett. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Greg, talking to scouts about R.J. Barrett, they love the athleticism. But what makes him especially good is the work ethic and the confidence.
Yeah, some elite prospects will take plays off. This guy never does. He's not one that sits around and reads his press clippings. He's a warrior, a leader, and he's proven to be a winner.
Ross with the steal. Now here's Green. Not a lot of room. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, Green embraces contact. We all know that. He loves owning the defense by finishing strong.
Sexton with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 3.
Well, he'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Defended by Sexton. Dinwiddie kicks to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Dinwiddie. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Now here's Sexton. Dinwiddie covering. Sexton the pass to Johnson. LeVert grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Green. It's deflected. Barrett the pass to Johnson. Count that one. Johnson's got 6.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Pass to Ross. Toronto grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 13 with that last one. To the inside. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Sexton. Johnson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors. Dinwiddie kicks to LeVert. Puts it up from 12. Sexton grabs the board. Sexton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bogdanovich wide open, but they get it back. Barrett dishes to Johnson. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Dinwiddie with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 7. Here's Green. LeVert trying to get open. And Green slams it in.
The agility, the elusiveness, I mean, the explosiveness, all things Green has worked on since he's first entered this league.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
For Toronto, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Osman's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Philadelphia. 7-point differential to the middle. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now, here's Sexton. Dinwiddie covering. It's stolen by Green. Dinwiddie passes to LeVert, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
And the Raptors with some changes. Biombo, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Williams comes in for Johnson. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. And the 76ers also making a change. Satoransky's checked in for Dinwiddie. Toronto's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Sexton's got 6.
You know, beautiful move there by Sexton. Read the defender and has the body control to adjust.
Satoransky, the pass to Osman. Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. He's off on the second. Toronto leading by 3.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
You just have to manage the clock correctly. You know, sometimes it's easier said than done if you also want to get a good look.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
Corey Joseph's checked in for Toronto. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
29 seconds left in the first half of the game. 6 to shoot. Osman, the pass to Green. Here's Connaughton, the 3. Rebound by Williams. Now the dish to Sexton. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Here's Osman. His 3-pointer's off the mark. So that'll be it for the first half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our... DeAndre Ayton was on fire in the first half. He had 18 points, 13 rebounds, and 2 assists. His last game out, he was just not himself. But tonight, he has rounded right back into form with a... Thanks for joining...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
Colin Sexton is out there with Barrett. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Johnson, and it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Green with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Lets it fly. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Yep, that one goes in there. And it's a 9-point Toronto lead.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
They came out the locker room refreshed. I mean, they've been the stronger team since halftime, no doubt.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
The shot by Sexton, no good. The 76ers trail by 9. Dinwiddie drives in. Johnson with the block. Now, here's Barrett. Defense is right there, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks.
Towns, he's checked in for the 76ers. He hits the second from the line. And for a lot of these kids, Greg, it's interesting how quickly teams expect them to get up to speed. Case in point, R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, I mean, he had only the 1 year of college, already being asked to produce. Fortunately, he's very mature for his age and generally plays up to the level of competition.
And that one falls for Johnson. And the 76ers making a change here. Green's checked in.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Johnson. The 76ers trail by 12. Dinwiddie passes to Green. Now here's LeVert. Defense right on him. The shot no good.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Now here's Sexton. Dinwiddie covering. Good. Ayton's got the lead up to 14 now for Toronto.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. Now, that makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
It's stolen by Barrett. Now Barrett pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
Great activity there from Barrett. When he ups his intensity on defense, he's a difference maker.
Timeout called the 76ers.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Looking here at some numbers for LeVert. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging about 16 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
Now Sexton. He's got 8, and Dinwiddie over to help. Sexton dishes to Barrett. Five on the clock. Pass to Bogdanovich. From the top of the key. It's hauled in by the 76ers. LeVert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Johnson with it. Now Green defending. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now here's Dinwiddie. Tight defense on him. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
Passes it to Barrett. It's stolen by Green. Here now is Dinwiddie. He has 7. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Now here's LeVert. Guarded closely. But they'll get another chance. Makes it off the glass. LeVert's got 7 points in the game.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
The pass to Barrett. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Aggressive and physical. Barrett creating the contact there to draw the foul.
A few opportunities so far at the free throw line. He's made 1, he's missed 2. And that one falls for Barrett. Now here's LeVert. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Here's Dinwiddie. That one doesn't drop. Johnson with the defensive effort. The shot will not fall. And Philadelphia the other way now. Pass to Dinwiddie. Cross on the wing. Fires the three. Sexton grabs the board. Sexton's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's good. 10 points for him.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
Johnson with the block. Now here's Sexton. Dinwiddie covering. Pass to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Green. Now here's LeVert. He's guarded closely. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now here's Sexton. Dinwiddie covering. Sexton's shot is good.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
LeVert against Johnson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
And before his scary foot dislocation in November of 2018, Caris LeVert enjoying a breakout season. Greg even garnering some most improved buzz around the NBA.
Yeah, and fortunately, the injury not as bad as it looked initially. Yeah, he's looking to continue that impressive trajectory.
Passes it to Herter. Just 5 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Here's Biyombo. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Dinwiddie's got his 5th rebound in this one. And stolen by Biyombo. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Williams kicks to Joseph. Now the pass to Barrett. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Now at the moment here, let's take a look at our rookie leaderboard and who's putting up the most points per game. 3rd is R.J. Barrett.
Well, coming in, you wondered how his talent would translate at this level in terms of scoring. And I gotta say, apparently, it's translating pretty well.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Satoransky comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Here's Osman, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's foul number 2 for him. Towns, he's checked in for Green.
76.
Here's Connaughton. 5 to shoot. Here's Satoransky. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Satoransky against Joseph. Shoots over Satoransky. A second chance effort. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Towns. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
No good on the free throw. Hey, Chris, for some guys, playing in their hometown is a dream. But there's also that added pressure, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, at least when you play away from home, it's a little more quiet. You don't have to get as many tickets for the game. When I got a chance to play home in Detroit, it was one of the best moments of my life. And I thought to myself, this is a wonderful feeling, but could I have handled it for 15 years of my career? I don't know. That's 30 tickets a game. Oh, I probably would have to go back into the NBA again just to pay for those tickets. But I tell you what, it's fun. And for me, a mama's boy, eating your mama's cooking before a game, it is never, ever, I've never had a better feeling before a game than eating her food and being able to go out and play.
I bet. Saturansky against Williams. That's Biombo with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pass to Barrett. Biombo with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shot by Joseph, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Connaughton, pass to Green. Here's Osman. He's covered by Joseph. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. Osman's got 6 points.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's Herter. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Joseph. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Connaughton. Misses the baby hook. Saturansky against Joseph. He dishes it to Barrett. And it's Osman with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 12. Inside, Green. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 8.
One of the more multi-purpose players you'll find. I mean, Green can score from anywhere on the court.
Pass to Barrett. That one misses. And Philadelphia the other way now. Green passes to Osman. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for the 76ers. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:44 left in the third. Joseph looking over the floor. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop. Good work there as it goes. Dinwiddie's got 9 points.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Knocked away. He kicks to Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Draymond Green. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's around 10 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities 100%.
And both free throws good for Green.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Toronto calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the 76ers. Right now they're in 7th in the conference, looking to build on their record. And, of course, the Toronto Raptors, a game and a half out.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
Yeah, they're kind of in that caught in the middle type group. You know what I mean? You wonder if they need a personnel change to get over the hump.
Here's Dinwiddie. That three off the mark.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Joseph against Green. Bounce pass Joseph. Now, here's Barrett. He's tightly guarded. Can't get it to fall. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And both free throws good for Green. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They led by as many as 18 points. The pass to Barrett. A floater. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Osman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Satoransky. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And that's a crucial three there. They've cut it close going into the fourth. This is far from over.
And we just finished the third quarter, and here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Green, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Satoransky, and it's Green, and it's Osman in at the small forward position. Joseph finds Biyombo, back to Joseph. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Joseph's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Raptors. Pass to Satoransky. Here's Osman. Back to Satoransky. Outside, Green. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Green's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Shot by Joseph, no good. Dinwiddie against Williams. Dinwiddie left side. Pass to Green. Right side, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Biyombo with the block. Fast break, Toronto. Here's Herter. Satoransky covering. Barrett the pass to Williams. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Williams gets the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 2. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Passes it to Green. Fade away. Green missing again.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
They get it back. He gets that one.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Osman the pass to Green. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams, he drains the quick shot. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Osman. And the pass to Dinwiddie.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
first one falls for him. A new group in now for the Raptors. Ayton, he's checked in for Biyombo. Johnson comes in for Williams. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Barrett. And it's Colin Sexton in for Joseph. And then for Philadelphia, Ross comes in for Green, and it's LeVert in for Satoransky. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Toronto leading by 5. Bogdanovich dishes to Sexton. Pass to Johnson. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. That's tipped, and he gets it back. Here's Herter. Connects from three-point range. And the Raptors lead by 8.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Johnson against LeVert. Johnson with the block. Ayton wide open. Misses the 3. The 76ers trail by 8. Green up on top. Fades away. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. And it's 13 points for Draymond Green. Sexton the pass to Herter. Back to Sexton. But they recover it. It's stolen by Green. It's LeVert on the wing. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Now, here's Sexton. Dinwiddie covering. Herter passes to Sexton. Here's Ayton, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Philadelphia gets called for the foul. First free throw is good. Daniel Tice is checked in for the 76ers. Ayton hits them both. The 76ers trail by 8. Pass to Green. Over Ayton. And it's blocked. Johnson inside. Defended by Tice. Dinwiddie with some nice D. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Toronto.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the 76ers making a change here. Bolden's checked in. And both free throws good for Ross. Now Sexton. Passes to Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Ayton. The 76ers making a switch here. Bates Diop's checked in. And he can't hit the second. The 76ers trail by 7. To the paint, here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
That's just tenacity, you know. Every night, Draymond's going to give it everything he's got.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Ayton kicks to Sexton. Good, nice job down low.
The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Dinwiddie passes to Green. Here's LeVert. Again, Philadelphia.
Didn't really need to put himself off balance like that, but hey, I mean, he'll take it.
And here's Sexton. And it's blocked. Now here's LeVert. D right on him. Dinwiddie outside. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Here's Ayton. Second chance shot. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Dinwiddie kicks to LeVert to take the lead. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Raptors with the lead. Down low. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And that's now 25 points for DeAndre Ayton. Dinwiddie passes to LeVert. Back to Dinwiddie. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Here's Herter. A three-pointer is right on target. And it's a 7-point Raptor lead. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Now here's LeVert. Dinwiddie kicks to Ross. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Toronto Raptors. Sexton with it. The pass to Ayton. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
In the perfect timing, with a small lead, they're doing all they can to protect it.
Pass to Bates-Diop. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Green. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And Green still plays with the chip on his shoulder. Should have never have fallen to the second round of the 2012 draft.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Philadelphia. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Raptors leading by 8. Sexton finds Johnson. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And the first one at the line is good. And Johnson drops them both.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
Back to Herter. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Ross. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Sexton. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Osman's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Passes it to LeVert. Here's Osman to the inside. That's tipped. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's Osman with the rebound. Osman's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ross for 3. Hands it from downtown.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Back to Sexton. The pass to Herter. Now here's Ayton. LeVert defending. 6 to shoot. The fadeaway. And it's Ayton missing. The 76ers trail by 9. Outside Green. Now LeVert. The 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Toronto calls timeout. They're up by 6. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And the 76ers making a change here. Green's checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Fires from 14, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, and when the game is tight, you can see why they go to him. And by the way, where was the defense on that play?
Outside Bogdanovich. Ayton inside. He's against Green, and that one's good, Ayton.
He is a great kid. I love to see this from Ayton, stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
LeVert the pass to Green, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And he's got the attitude for this kind of pressure. You know, Draymond loves the big moment.
And they needed that free throw to fall, and he knew it. Huge shot to make it a 1-possession game.
Toronto leading by 3. 55 seconds left in the game. Ayton, the pass to Herter. Stolen by LeVert. Fast break, Philadelphia. Green with the ball. There's the feed to Ross. Inside. And it's Green. Missing. On the wing, Johnson goes up the baseline. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. It's checked in for Kevin Herter. Timeout called, the 76ers. They trail by 3. 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try it.
29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here's Levert to the left wing. Dinwiddie outside. Off target from downtown. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Oh, you got to just have a sense of calm at the line. He has it here, and he just put the game to bed.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, Greg, and it's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
And so it's the Raptors winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber.
Is this scenario? I'm in your area. This is your definitely. Turn up your stereo. Get this jumping like Mario. Now you ain't with me. You terrible. I might embarrass you right here in front of your whole family. Hot in Nigeria. This is the year of the beer. Leave it here on the chair so they know we was here. Staring in fear like a deer when the car coming near. In the middle of the road, bit of beer. You don't wanna rock with the man. Hands off of the grands. Counting up bands while I talk to the fans. Knew I could jam, but the top wasn't playing. Now everybody wanna be friends. How you? Said I'm just fine, in the right place, at the wrong time. Said I go crazy, out of my mind. And I think back when daddy wrote down that it might scrape, and it might grind, but you work hard, and it might shine. Let me slow down, switch the time, and quit hiding. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up.